holy brothers and sisters!
It is the 7th of TAMUZ, and in the Kitzur Likutei Moharan, today's lesson will be called Elevating Eyes. Teaching number 251, Ustaka Tiat Lanu. It will be our charity. Deuteronomy 6:25. As a result of conflict, upright people entertain the thoughts of the wicked, which are heretical thoughts. The remedy for this is for a person to be silent and to hand over the battle to God for him to fight. Many times we must recognize that things are not in our control, and when we give up our power to a higher power, we release the stresses and anxieties to be free, relaxed, and joyful. A man of truth is one who performs all the mitzvahs in all their fine details between himself and the Creator, just as he does when he is in the presence of other people. It makes no difference whatsoever if he is alone or not, since he has no trace of insincerity, which would lead him, God forbid, to make some sort of gesture or movement for other people to see during his religious devotions. Such a man of truth draws to himself the power of all the charity that is given, and he thereby nullifies heretical thoughts. It is important to be real, both on and off the court. Whether we are in private or in public settings, we should always maintain proper midas character traits. Just because no one is looking, we must remember that God is always watching and recording. Teaching number 252. When unity exists between the tzaddikim, giving charity is in no way damaging. For natural laws would dictate that when a person gives charity, he then lacks whatever it is that he gave away. But as a result of there being unity between tzaddikim, it is then possible for a person to give a great deal of charity and yet to lose nothing at all. Likewise, through this unity, a person can genuinely sacrifice his life for something, and nonetheless he will not be harmed in the slightest, and he will remain alive. We are required by law to give 10% to tzedakah of everything that we get and all the money that comes in, whatever God blesses us with. It is literally stolen money that is sitting in our bank accounts, and we must find suitable places to deposit it. We can give more if we choose, but we should not extend ourselves past our comfortable limits. Teaching number 253, minimizing the amount that one sleeps reduces one's physical desires. If one sleeps too much, they get in that habit of giving into desires and lazy attitudes towards spirituality. Keep a limitation on time in the bed to keep a clearer and holier head. Teaching number 254, eyes are something very sublime and exalted indeed. They are constantly seeing great and awesome things, namely wondrous visions and revelations. Were a person to merit good and righteous eyes, he would know great things just on the basis of what he sees with his eyes. This is because the eyes are constantly seeing these things. It is just that the person does not know what he is seeing. When we do not properly guard our eyes, they get clouded vision and cannot see straight. What is literally in front of our eyes becomes invisible, and we struggle with understanding realities. With holy eyes, we are able to see past impurities and use these tools to obtain spiritual vision as well. Teaching number 255. When a person believes in the tzaddik, the righteous one, without any knowledge at all, it is possible for him to fall from that faith. But if in addition to his faith he also has knowledge by which he intellectually comprehends something of the greatness of the tzaddik, it is impossible for him then to fall. This holds true for our faith in God as well. We are not simply asked just to believe, but rather we have a commandment to know God. We are obligated to learn proofs of his existence and to then trust that he is with us always and doing everything for our best. As always, thank you so much for learning together. If you enjoyed this lesson, please remember to like, comment, share, and borrow. And please God, we'll learn again tomorrow.